Hey everyone, welcome back to the CADfx channel, your smart hub for learning, designing, and fixing CAD solutions. In our previous video, we introduced the Polyline command. Today, we're diving deeper with a detailed tutorial on how to use Polyline effectively. Let's get started. First, let's look at how to draw a polyline. The command is PL or Pline. You can start it either by typing the command in the command line or by selecting the Polyline tool from the toolbar. Just like with the line command, you'll begin by selecting a start point. In our previous video on the line command, we discussed several methods to draw lines using length, coordinates, angles, and more. So if you're not familiar with those techniques, make sure to check out that video for a demo. Please check the description below for the link to that video. It will help you understand those methods in detail. Alright, let's start drawing a polyline. Type PL and press enter to start the command. Next, select your starting point. I'll enter 2 as the line length for the first segment. Now, for the second segment, I want to create an arc. To do that, I'll type A and press enter. I want the arc to have a radius of 0.5, so I'll enter that next. There are also other options available when drawing arcs. I encourage you to explore and experiment with those to better understand how they work. Now, I want to switch back from arc to line. To do that, I'll type L and press enter to continue the polyline with a straight segment. For the next segment, I want to add line width, so I'll type W for width. Then set the start width to 0.01 and the end width to 0.02. As you can see, the line width changes according to the values we entered. But remember, if you don't reset the width, it will continue using the same value for the next segments. To return to a normal line width, you need to set the width back to 0 or your desired standard value. Now, if I want to change the width again, but this time using half width, I can type H for half width and enter the new value. Now, I'll enter 0.1 as the starting width and 0.2 as the end width for this line segment. You can see how the line adjusts according to the values we entered. It's working just as expected. To finish and close the polyline, I'll type C and press enter. This connects the last point to the first point, closing the shape. You can draw polylines directly using the Polyline command, as I showed earlier. But you can also create a polyline from existing segments like lines, arcs, or even other polylines. To do this, use the join command. To use the join command, either type J in the command line or click on the join tool from the Modify panel under the Home tab. However, before using join, make sure the objects are connected properly, meaning their endpoints must touch. If they are not connected, the join command won't be able to turn them into a single polyline. Next, let's take a look at how to edit a polyline using grips. Stretch a segment. You can select a grip to make changes directly. Select the polyline to display its grips. Select a grip and drag it to the new location. When you select a polyline and hover over the grips, several modification options become available. Add a vertex. Select the polyline to display its grips. Hover over the vertex grip until the menu displays. Click Add Vertex. Remove a vertex. Select the polyline to display its grips. Hover over the vertex grip until the menu displays. Click Remove Vertex. Extend a vertex. Select the polyline to display its grips. Hover over the end grip until the menu displays. Click Extend Vertex. Specify the location for the vertex. The vertex is added to your polyline extending from the selected end grip. Convert a line segment to an arc segment. Select the polyline to display its grips. Hover over the grip in the middle of the line segment you want to convert. Click Convert to Arc, and specify the arc midpoint. Convert an arc segment to a line segment. Select the polyline to display its grips. Hover over the grip in the middle of the arc. Click Convert to Line. As I explained earlier, you can set the line width while drawing a polyline. But even after you finish drawing, you can still change the width. To do this, select the polyline, then right-click and choose Polyline Edit, or, as I personally prefer, simply double-click the polyline. Next, choose the width option, and give the polyline width you want. This command allows you to change the width of all segments at once, making it quick and efficient. You can also change the polyline width using the Properties panel. First, select the polyline you want to modify, then open the Properties panel. Under the Geometry section, find Global Width and enter the value you need. If you don't see the Properties panel, you can open it by pressing Ctrl key +1 on your keyboard. Change the width of individual segments. Just like before, go to Polyline Edit, then choose Edit Vertex or press C. You'll see the first vertex is highlighted. Use the next or previous options to move to the vertex you want to edit. Then, click on Width or press W, and enter the starting and ending width values for that segment. This allows you to set custom widths for individual segments of your polyline, giving you more control over its appearance. To convert a polyline to the spline fit, first, select the polyline to display its grips. Then, right-click and choose Polyline Edit, or simply double-click the polyline. From the options, select spline to convert it. Convert to a curve-fit polyline. First, select the polyline to display its grips. Then, right-click and choose Polyline Edit, or simply double-click the polyline. From the options, select Fit to convert it to curve-fit polyline. Remove the curve on a spline, fit or curve-fit polyline. Select the polyline to display its grips. Right-click and select Polyline Edit or double-click on Polyline, and then select Decurve. Okay, I hope you now have a clear idea of how to draw and edit polylines using these commands and tools covered in Part 01. In the next video, I'll continue with more methods and tools you can use with polylines. Stay with us to keep learning AutoCAD, along with tips, tricks, and updates about the latest features. See you soon in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the CADfx channel. Thank you for watching.